Remember all that fuss about people fighting to get unemployment checks in Kentucky? Well, now the state's fighting to get back that money.
In this WDRB Investigates follow-up, Valerie Chin uncovers the issue that dates back to the pandemic.
I mean, we know how important it is to these families.
And it's impossible to get in touch with them, so it's been really frustrating.
Every bill is racked up.
During the pandemic, thousands of Kentuckians were out of work, including Scott Clark, who is a handyman.
Filled out for unemployment. My wife got approved first, then I got approved.
Using its antiquated software, the state couldn't keep up with claims.
The only reason we did it is because I worked for myself, and it was pandemic and I had to pay bills. And they offered it. They said, oh, you can apply for the pandemic relief fund. So that's what we did. But now they want it all back and then some.
Now he's getting letters from the state of Kentucky saying he was overpaid unemployment. One letter says it was discovered from an office error. A bill says he was overpaid $4,200 in 2021. Another says he was also overpaid another $3,900.
How many letters have you gotten since then?
10 plus letters.
And what are they saying?
Well, one, they told me they put a lien on my properties.
How much money do you owe now? So the amount keeps changing.
Yeah, it's doubled. Now it's $23,000.
The letter is requesting that Clark pay back the money. Interest and penalties are zero. State officials have declined our request for an interview. WDRB Investigates has learned the state sent out more than 38,000 letters to Kentuckians about pandemic overpayments. Of those, the state says it waived the payback for the majority of people, including Clark's wife, saying they weren't at fault. His wife was told she didn't have to pay back $2,464, and the overpayment was a result of a departmental error.
They said the reason I owed it is because they never got my 2020 taxes, and I was like, okay, so if I send you my 2020 taxes, will this take care of it? And they're like, oh yeah, it'll take care of it. So we sent it in. They sent us a letter back saying it's not going to take care of it.
The state telling us that more than 3,700 people like Clark still have to pay back the money. We've been trying to get answers on this since November, and the state won't say how much it's trying to recoup. And when you call the unemployment number,
we apologize, but we are currently experiencing a high call volume. All our agents are currently assisting other customers. Please hang up and try your call again later.
Yeah, that's how it is. You can't get a hold of them.
It's the same issues WDRB Investigates has been reporting on for years. No one answering the unemployment phones.
Experiencing a high call volume.
If you can't get a hold of them, you can't get any answers, but yet they tell you owe all this money. It's kind of like, show me proof. And they've never sent me any proof.
The state has a $55.5 million contract with Deloitte Consulting to replace the old unemployment system. The first phase of the employer tax system upgrade is expected to go live in mid-2026. The second phase is expected to make it easier to submit unemployment claims, review payments, receive benefits, and submit appeals online, but isn't expected to be ready until 2028. Clark just wants answers.
What is your message to the state? What do you want them to do now?
Well, just drop it like they did to my wife. They told her she didn't have to pay it back. But now they're just going after me. I don't know why.
Right before our story aired, the state gave us a total and says the unemployment office determined Kentuckians must pay back more than $31 million. And I asked about Scott Clark. They now say his overpayment was an error and he doesn't have to pay it back. Valerie Chin, WDRB News.